वेलकम टू शीप्रन्योर शक्ति। आज के हमारे इस स्पेशल एपिसोड में हमारे साथ है गरिमा गुप्ता। शी इज अ विजनरी फीमेल एंटरप्रेन्योर हु हैज लॉन्च हर ओन कैब सर्विसेज। वेल, कैब सर्विसेज तो बहुत सारी हैं, बट गरिमा की कैब्स में क्या अलग है? वेल, हर स्टार्टअप बोल्ड एंड ब्यूटीफुल इज जस्ट फॉर विमेन एंड बाय विमेन। जी हाँ, इनकी कैब्स सिर्फ फीमेल्स ही चलाती हैं और सिर्फ फीमेल्स ही बोर्ड कर सकती हैं। तो क्या है बोल्ड एंड ब्यूटीफुल और कैसे आप भी बोल्ड एंड ब्यूटीफुल से राइड कर सकते हैं? चलिए जानते हैं गरिमा से। वेलकम गरिमा।
Thank you so much.
So to begin with the conversation, Garima, can you tell my audience what is bold and beautiful?
So, Bold and Beautiful primarily is a cab service which is by women and for women. The idea is to provide a safer, hassle-free, and a comfortable travel to women and their dependents in the city of Delhi and NCR.
Garima, as you just mentioned that Bold and Beautiful is just for women by women. It is definitely a unique idea. So how did this unique idea really came into being?
So I think the story eventually started with my own experiences. Fortunately for this idea to crop, मेरे घर में बहुत aging लोग हैं in terms of my family and my extended family. So all the kids, my cousins, etc., all of them live outside India or outside the city. And eventually, धीरे धीरे करके, I realized that all of them were dependent on me for their travel purposes. मतलब कभी मासी को कहीं जाना होता था, मंदिर जाना है तो गरिमा को फ़ोन कर देंगी, पापा को कहीं जाना है तो बोल देते थे गरिमा मुझे यहाँ ले जा, मुझे ग्रॉसरी शॉपिंग ले जा, मुझे ये मुझे वो, राइट? सो वहाँ से मुझे रियलाइज़ हुआ कि ये लोग नॉर्मल कैब इसलिए नहीं करते हैं क्योंकि इनको बहुत ट्रस्ट इश्यूज़ और बहुत सेफ्टी इश्यूज़ और कंसर्न्स की प्रॉब्लम रहती है। फिर उसके बाद धीरे धीरे करके मैंने बाकी कुछ लड़कियों से बात करनी शुरू करी एंड आई रियलाइज्ड कि भाई ये यूनिवर्सल प्रॉब्लम है विद रिस्पेक्ट टू सेफ्टी ऑफ द कैब, सेफ्टी ऑफ द पैसेंजर्स विद इन द कैब। सो जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर मुझे कहीं जाना होता था तो पापा या मम्मा या भाई को हमेशा रहता था कि कौन सी गाड़ी में जा रही है, कौन ड्राइवर है, गाड़ी का नंबर, व्हाट्सएप पे अपनी लोकेशन शेयर कर दो, एयरपोर्ट पहुंच के फ़ोन कर देना कि हम पहुंच गए हैं सेफली, रात को पिक हो रहे हो तो फिर अगेन हमेशा फ़ोन पे रहो या कॉन्स्टेंटली टच में रहो। सो ऐसे ऐसे करके जब प्रॉब्लम छोटी छोटी को आइडेंटिफाई करा तो देखा ओवरऑल ये बहुत ही बड़ी प्रॉब्लम है। तो वहाँ से वो आइडिया जनरेट हुआ कि कैसे हम विमेन स्पेसिफिकली और उनके डिपेंडेंट्स के लिए, भले ही वो बच्चे हों, भले ही वो उनके एजिंग पेरेंट्स हों, भले ही वो खुद हों या फिर बंच ऑफ गर्ल्स हों हु वांट टू गो टू पार्टी, ऐसे ऐसे करके how could we make their travel more safe primarily, and that is how the problem got originated, and that is how the idea of Bold and Beautiful started. Now once we had seen that there is a big problem with respect to safety of women in the city, inside specifically cities like Delhi NCR, the second part was where we wanted to make sure that women are driving women, right? Because fortunately there is some kind of unsaid companionship, relationship, trust, एक openness that gets built in a women's space. You're no more bothered about कि अगर मेरे कपड़ों में से कुछ झलक रहा है या नहीं, you're no more bothered about कि अगर शायद मुझे पीरियड का पेन होगा या पीरियड स्टेन हो जाएगा या मैं प्रेग्नेंट होंगी तो I know that the other woman or the girl in front of me will at least relate to my problem. Okay, so वहाँ एक थोड़ा सा एक ट्रस्ट इशू ज़्यादा बिल्ड हो जाता है, and that is when we wanted to create a for women by women itself. So when I say for women, primarily passengers were for women, and by women कि हमारी जो fleet है वो 100% women driven fleet है. So all our drivers were women drivers.
Right. We are living in a society where we talk about inclusivity, where we talk about bridging the gender gap. So in such a time, how do you think that, a platform which is just for women and by women is really, getting the response? So can you tell my audience, what is the response that you are getting from your target audience?
Got it. So, thank you for this question because I think much needed है ये question. So, unfortunately, in the kind of society we are in, females के पास, unless and until we are all into a white collar job, going into the corporate, if you leave that strata, people who are into females and women who are into a blue collared kind of a job, अनफॉर्चुनेटली सब उनको बहुत ही कैटेगराइज करके देखते हैं, बोल देते हैं कि भाई तुम पार्लर ज्वाइन कर लो, तुम सिलाई बुनाई का काम कर लो, तुम केयरटेकर बन जाओ, तुम नर्स बन जाओ, तुम कुक बन जाओ या तुम मेड बन जाओ. सो देर आर वेरी लिमिटेड ऑप्शंस जिस तरीके से आर society looks at opportunities for women in this strata. Okay, now when I speak about inclusiveness, so when we were looking at setting up the business, हमारे लिए एक बहुत बहुत बड़ा factor was this fact कि we would want to create women into a very unconventional job opportunity. Unconventional मैं इसलिए बोल रही हूँ because आज की डेट में लोग लड़की को एक प्रोफेशनल ड्राइवर, कार ड्राइवर की नज़र से नहीं देखते हैं. आई मीन दो द नंबर ऑफ फीमेल ड्राइवर्स इज इंक्रीजिंग डे बाय डे, बट कभी भी आप शायद सोचोगे कि हाँ मुझे ड्राइवर करना है या मुझे कैब करनी है, आपको हमेशा दिमाग में ये आएगा ही नहीं कि लड़की भी चला के आ सकती है. ओके, सो उस नज़रिए से अगर हम देखें तो इंक्लूसिवनेस को हम बहुत ज़्यादा केटर करना चाहते हैं. As a business proposition, our idea is to, in fact, we come with that vision and mission statement that we would want to create that belief of more women drivers on the road. Okay, so in fact, there are a lot of foundations and NGOs who now support and create and train more women drivers. I mean, there are women who have now started opting for various unconventional प्रोफेशंस. अब आप देख लो, अगर आप हॉस्पिटल्स में जाओ तो गार्ड्स होती हैं लड़कियां जो रात की शिफ्ट कर रही हैं. इफ़ यू गो टू पार्टी प्लेसेस, इफ़ यू गो टू सोशल गैदरिंग प्लेसेस, वहाँ पे अब देर आर विमेन हु आर इवन बाउंसर्स फॉर दैट मैटर. ओके, सो that taboo of women not being able to be a part of a particular job type is fortunately changing, and that inclusiveness is more coming into the picture.
खैर, ये तो बात हुई आपके आइडिया की और इसकी रिसेप्टिवनेस की, लेकिन अगर मैं सोसाइटी की बात करूं तो गरिमा, एक बहुत कॉमन चीज है कि अगर हमें कहीं पर सड़क पे एक फीमेल रिक्शा खींचती हुई या फिर एक फीमेल बस चलाते हुए दिखती है तो हम लोग अक्सर ही उसे पलटकर जरूर देखते हैं, बिकॉज फीमेल ड्राइवर्स आर नॉट नॉर्मल इन इंडिया एज ऑफ नाउ. सो व्हेन इट कम्स टू द ड्राइवर कम्युनिटी, are they really ready to join in this initiative?
So श्रेष्ठा, जब ये BNB हमने स्टार्ट किया था ना, तो ये हमारा भी बहुत बड़ा एप्रीहेंशन था. मतलब शुरू में हमने जब विमेन ड्राइवर्स स्काउट करने शुरू करे तो आई थिंक हमारा मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम तो विमेन ड्राइवर्स को स्काउट करने में ही निकल गया था, बिकॉज वी वर नॉट हिटिंग द राइट सोर्सेज. हमें पता भी नहीं था कि हमें कहाँ से विमेन ड्राइवर्स इवेंचुअली एट अ स्केल मिलने शुरू हो जाएंगे. बट लाइक यू करेक्टली मेंशन्ड कि अगर कोई लड़की हमें गाड़ी चलाती हुई दिख जाए, या फिर वो बस चलाती हुई दिख जाए, रिक्शा पुल करती हुई दिख जाए, तो हम एक बार ही मुड़ के देखते हैं. आज की डेट में आप मानोगे नहीं, दिल्ली NCR जैसी जगह में, दिल्ली गुड़गांव जैसी जगह में देर आर ऑलमोस्ट 2000 विमेन ड्राइवर्स. और वो विमेन ड्राइवर्स हैं जो बस भी चला रहे हैं, जो कैब भी चला रहे हैं, जो 2 व्हीलर्स भी चला रहे हैं, जो 3 व्हीलर्स भी चला रहे हैं. मतलब जो हमने विमेन ड्राइवर्स को ढूंढने की पूरी जो पहल शुरू करी थी, वी स्टार्टेड बाय एडवर्टाइजिंग इन अ न्यूज़पेपर. हमने कुछ 10,000 प्रिंट्स डलवाए थे अक्रॉस डिफरेंट एरियाज ऑफ गुड़गांव. ठीक है, उसमें से समवेयर अराउंड 1100 इंक्वायरीज आई, जिसमें से अप्रॉक्सीमेटली 200 लोगों के फ़ोन आए. And finally, we reached out to a few females who wanted to be professional drivers. कुछ लोगों को हमने ट्रेन किया, कुछ लोग ऑलरेडी ट्रेन थे. अब वो ट्रेन थे क्योंकि उनको किसी NGO ने या किसी फाउंडेशन ने या किसी सोशल सर्विस के थ्रू उनको एक प्रोफेशनल ड्राइवर बनने की अपॉर्चुनिटी मिली. बट उनके पास एम्प्लॉयमेंट अपॉर्चुनिटी नहीं थी। और कुछ लोग थे जिन्होंने खुद शुरुआत करी, जिनके घर में उनके हस्बैंड ड्राइवर है, उनके फादर ड्राइवर है, कोई स्कूल बस चला रहा है, कोई ऑटो रिक्शा चला रहा है, और वहाँ से उनकी एस्पिरेशन बढ़ी। तो धीरे धीरे करके एक इकोसिस्टम बनाने में एक्चुअली ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं लगा। टाइम शुरुआत में लगा जब हमें डायरेक्टली कहाँ से सोर्स करे वो नहीं पता था, बट या धीरे धीरे करके अब आप शायद मतलब if you travel very frequently with public transport, now it is a norm. I mean, it does not come as a surprise the way it used to come as a surprise.
So when you talk about female drivers, can you tell my audience like how many drivers do you have right now with Bold and Beautiful?
So we have 8 women drivers on board in total. We started with a batch of 11. Unfortunately, we had to, so we are very quality centric, quality specific, so when you look at women, they just don't come with hard skills, they don't come with just driving skills. We need to see a lot of factors. We need to see the empathy, the sympathy they come with. We need to see the physical grooming they come with. We need to see the communication they come with, right? We need to see the motherly, caring nature they come with. So, I mean, kuch qualities usually in females are very innate. Kuch qualities are absolutely hidden or implicit. Unko thoda sa nikharna padta hai. So, when we recruited drivers, we recruited 11. Then we had to let go of a few. And then currently we have a team size of 8.
So when you say 8 drivers, I have a question, like, is it just for females? Like, drivers are females, that we understand. But can male passengers also ride with Bold and Beautiful?
So we have a policy where female passengers are the face of riding, so we take only female with their dependents or families. We don't take only males because we are very sure about we would want to create a safer ecosystem, not just for the passenger but also for our drivers. So our drivers feel more comfortable when they are driving females or families or children, etc.
So, now turning the gears towards your entrepreneurship journey, can you tell me, like, how did you decided that you want to become an entrepreneur, that too at such a, young age when a lot of people are hunting corporate jobs and, high paid checks. So when did you decide to become an entrepreneur?
I think after 13 years of being a regular corporate employee, and you reaching a specific age and finally you having some particular funds in your account, you gather that confidence. I mean, it takes time. Bahut time laga to self question, to understand that, would you want to be on the entrepreneurial side of it or the employee side of it, right? So I call it as an E2E journey, employee to entrepreneur. So what time laga to understand that which side of the journey do I want to be in. And it took me almost 5-6 months to meet so many people in my career journey and see that what do they think about me as an entrepreneur. Okay, so apart from me trying to validate myself, I also looked out for external validation because I wanted to see the feedback, the criticism, and everything what people think that will I be able to step into a founder's shoes or not. Okay, and I mean, it took a lot of time to take that leap, but eventually when that leap was taken, it proved out to be successful. And more than it being successful, I think it proved out to be a great learning journey, professionally as well as on a personal front.
Garima, at the same time, when we talk about women entrepreneurship, there is this phenomena in our society that females have a lot of restrictions on them. So when you decided to become an entrepreneur, especially giving up a 13-year long corporate job, what were the challenges that you faced and how did you really manage to overcome them? Can you tell me, because it will really help the other female entrepreneurs out there.
So I think I will put your question into 2 parts. So first is the challenges that I had identified that I will face because of my own limitations in terms of skill set. All right. So my specialization or the work that I belong to, the career, the education that I have had. So my specialization is more into being a people's person. So I could handle sales, marketing, HR. I have worked into technological interventions all these 13 years. So technology, all these things I could handle. But unfortunately, I could not handle the finance piece of it. I could not handle the legal piece of it. So when you are a founder, you know that you wouldn't have a choice to eventually say a no to a lot of things that you still don't understand. So I first and foremost was where I identified that what limitations will have in my working, and finally eventually chose to uh, have a co-founder accordingly, so that who can complement my skills. Second was that I was very sure that because I am a lady, I am a female, and the kind of business I am stepping into would require a lot of interventions which not necessarily a personality or a nature or my own innate nature can usually deal with. All right, so I was very sure that to complement me I will need a male counterpart, and that is why I looked in for a male co-founder who was there along with me. Number three, with respect to society, which you just mentioned. So yes, I mean, from my family, from my immediate peers, relatives, I think there wasn't any resistance at all. I mean, the only resistance that happened was more or less around this fact that the business nature that you are stepping into will eventually take a lot of time to scale up, will eventually take a lot of time to create that buzz, because I was competing with the likes of Ubers and Olas. Okay, so it
Right.
took them a great uh, it took them a great time and a very very long journey to go from point A to point B. Okay, so for me, everybody was mostly around this fact that Garima, for you, point A to point B would be a longer journey. So are you prepared? Yeah, and these kind of
Right.
thoughts actually made me prepare even more to what I wanted to do.
सो गरिमा, अभी जो बोल्ड एंड ब्यूटीफुल है वो दिल्ली एनसीआर में अवेलेबल है, बट व्हाट आर योर एक्सपेंशन प्लान्स? व्हेन कैन वी एक्सपेक्ट इट इन अदर सिटीज?
So I eventually we are two people, so that's me, and along with me is co-founder Kern. So both of us would right now want to focus more around Delhi NCR for the time being. We are operating at a very very limited scale, so we are looking at raising funds through angels, HNIs, VCs, or whoever would be interested. And we would want to first strengthen more around the Delhi NCR area. Once I think we have established and we've got a good geographical presence, is only then we would want to cater to various other cities.
Coming to my last question, Garima, as a user, if I or maybe my audience want to use Bold and Beautiful to ride with female drivers, how can we really use Bold and Beautiful? Can you tell us?
So you do the same thing. If you are an Android user, then eventually you can go on the Android platform, go to your Play Store and download our app and make a booking then and there. If you are an Apple user, you will have to either reach out to our team via a call or via email or via WhatsApp. So the booking takes place instantly in both the cases.
Thank you, Garima. Thank you so much for sharing this enticing entrepreneurial journey with us.
Thank you so much.
तो ये थी बोल्ड एंड ब्यूटीफुल गरिमा। और अगर आप भी ऐसे और एंटाइसिंग स्टार्टअप स्टोरीज सुनना चाहते हैं तो जुड़े रहे टाइस के साथ। To get latest updates from the Indian startup ecosystem, keep watching TICE. You can also head on to tice.news to read more enticing startup stories.